Hi, and welcome. This is David Sitzler, and welcome to part two of our training. I want to get right into it because I have a lot to cover in this training, and I want to keep these pretty short so that you can be taking action. And that's what we've got here for step number two. It's an action step. The first step that we talked about when you get into this business is to treat it like a business, to have a business owner's mindset. It's super important to do that. That's going to lead you to everything that you're going to need down the road. But you've got to do that first. So the first thing first, have a business owner's mindset. The second thing is we have to understand what our products are and what niche we're filling in the marketplace. I have a lot of people that get in and they say to me, well, how do I market? Well, if you understand the products, you already know how to market them. Now, we're going to get into some specifics about YouTube marketing and Facebook and all that kind of thing in a little while, okay? Those are going to come down the road. But right now, the most important thing for you to understand is you've got to know your products. You've got to know what you've got. Now, some of you have come through a funnel that we call Total Funnel, okay? So if you've come in through the Total Funnel system, you understand that there is a free funnel that's a sales funnel that leads people to Empower Network. Some of you have come in directly into Empower Network. Okay, some of you have come in through the blog and started doing Empower Network. But what I want to make you understand is that even if you haven't come through the sales funnel for Total Funnel, you should check it out. There's a link below the video. Look at it. The reason is this is marketing we're doing. And the niche that we're trying to fill are people that are looking for marketing opportunities online. So we want to give them many choices, not just one. That's why there's several sales funnels in your back office at Empower, but there's also a free sales funnel that was developed by one of the top guys of all time, John Moroz. He's one of the top Empower Network guys, and he created the Total Funnel system. Now, the Total Funnel system is free. There's three parts to it. The first step, within the first step, and then part two is Empower Network. So what we want to do is, if you come through the Total Funnel, make sure you complete all three of the first steps. So you've got double cash freebies, express, and my cash freebies. You want to do double first, then you want to do express, then you want to do my cash freebies, because you'll see when you go into your back office, and there's trainings on it back there for you in the Total Funnel system, you'll see why, because that makes perfect sense, because the double, you have to have two offers as opposed to one. So you want to do double, express, and then my cash freebies. If you did my cash freebies first, you can go do double and then express. I mean, there's no hard and fast rule here. That's a little tip for you. Try to get through it a little bit quicker, okay? Now, those of you that are in Empower, your first step is blogging. But before we get into that, okay, you want to go in and set up your Kalatu blog and then do the trainings in the back office at Empower Network. That's what they're there for, okay? So you don't even know the right questions to ask until you've done the trainings. So go in and do the trainings. But before you do that, I want to encourage you to check out Total Funnel and sign up for it because it's free. Now, it's a great funnel because people can sign up for free. There are going to be people in the marketplace that will do that just because it's free. And then once they're on your list, then you can drip on them through your autoresponder about Empower Network. So it's really super important that you do the first three steps, which are part of the first step in the Total Funnel system. And if you don't, and you're just in Empower, your first step is to set up your blog at Kalatu. Why? Because, and again, those of you that have come through, that are newbies, come through Total Funnel, and now you're at Empower, you want to set up your blog too. So these first baby steps have to be done in bite-sized chunks. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to learn it all at once. This is a business. You have to take it one step at a time, okay? So, quick review. You want to have a business owner's mindset. Then once you have that mindset, then you have a long-term view of what you're doing here. And that long-term view means that you want to have all the revenue sources. See, the reason it's so important to do all three of the first steps is because they're all revenue sources. Even though somebody signs up for free, we can make 78 bucks every time somebody does that. That's not bad. So if we can generate $78 in revenue, I generate hundreds of people through the Total Funnel system every month. So that's a pretty significant chunk of change it builds up. You're not going to get that. And again, income disclaimer, I'm not guaranteeing you that. What I'm saying is you can do that because myself and a lot of other people do it. So take your time, go through those steps, get them all. It's tedious, but do it. Get them all. Second, get into your Empower Network, do your first Kalatu blog. Go in there and set it up. There's tutorials for all this. And I don't want to take a lot of time with you today doing that because the purpose of these is to give you a jump start, give you a quick guide as to how to get through the process. All right? So make sure you got all three of those done. When you do, remember that every time somebody else comes through that funnel, it's 78 bucks for you. That's not bad, especially when you start generating a lot of free traffic, which we're going to cover in the upcoming training. So stay tuned. The other thing I want to remind you of, always be at the Wisdom Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Every Wednesday we do a webcast. You're getting emails from it. Make sure you're opening my emails because spam, the way it is these days, you never really know. And we want to make sure that you are listening to the Empower Network trainings that you're getting in your email as well. Those are awesome. So make sure that you're taking the time, treating it like a business, and take these first basic steps, and then we'll get into some more of the marketing techniques as we go. Remember, I'm always here for you. Give me a call, email me, Skype me, Facebook me. You know how to get me. Get a hold of me if you have any questions because I'm here to help and I want to try to make you an expert marketer. So welcome again, those of you that are new, and thank you for watching. This is Dave Sitzler.